Yes, ladies, this is a crochet video. I've already prepped my hair, as you can see. And all that remains is for me to start crocheting. One thing I have done is given myself some options to have individual crochets should I choose. So I haven't actually cane rowed these two bits here. And if I want to, I can create individual crochet locks, or as you saw from the beginning, I can just weave them back into the rest of the cane rows if I decide I want to have crochet right here at the edges. I'll explain the reason why if I decide to keep them as individual crochet locks afterwards. So let's start. So the hair that I have here is the Easy Passion Twist by Main Concept, and the colour I have is the T1B350. The colour is like this beautiful copper and brown sort of blend, and it has twizzly bits at the end. I'm really looking forward to this. It's pre-looped, so hopefully it'll be really fast to install. So here we go. This is the final result. I can't believe how fast it was to install this. I am so impressed because I have wanted passion twists for so long, but the idea of sitting and twisting every twist, for me, it's just like not only do I not have the time, but I don't have the strength to be able to do that. So this was brilliant. I was able just to crochet this whilst I watched an episode of Blue Bloods. That's how fast it was. So have a look. I used about 6.5 packs of hair. The hair texture is really nice and soft. I can feel the weight of having my natural hair to these, so that is something to bear in mind. But I am so dead pleased with this. Tell me what you think. Now, the only thing I'm thinking now is I'm going to wear these a few days like this, and then I think I'm going to add in some hair to create more of a mashup look, a bit like the model has on the card. But I'm super pleased with these at the moment, and I'll come back to you if I decide to add in some extra strands to give me a new look. For the moment, subscribe, like this video, and hopefully I'll be a little bit added on to the end of this video if I decide to update the style. So I've had these in for about 3 weeks and I still haven't done the mashup look. Oh well, it's not going to happen, but I thought I'd bring you an update on how these locks are holding up, and I am telling you, wow! The first thing I really didn't appreciate about these locks were how soft they are. I cannot reiterate, these locks are so soft. Normally when you have passion twists or you have any types of braids, you really feel like you've got rope next to your skin. Whereas with these, it doesn't feel like that. It feels so soft. In fact, other people who have come up and they've touched my hair have gone, oh, wow, they're soft. So that is the first thing. You get them really juicy, soft locks. And what that means is that when I'm putting them up and I'm having to use them to tie each other around, it's just so easy. From my opinion, that is just absolutely amazing. Passion twists that are juicy and soft. Wearing them for a while has also made me appreciate the quality of these passion twists. I want to show you. They have not frayed. Look at the end. The ends, they're like when I put them in. And look at that strand. There is virtually no fraying, no frizzing. That is amazing. One of the reasons why I find it really impressive that the strands have not frayed or frizzed in any way is because I don't put a silk scarf on at night. I don't sleep on a satin or a silk pillow. And in the last few weeks, I've been a little bit under the weather. So I have tossed and turned all night because of not being so well. So for these to bear up under that type of rigor at night, I think is amazing. I do think that is truly amazing. And it made me think, wow, I mean, when you normally do your hair after a few days, they begin to look a bit rough. And actually that is because your own natural hair, if I show you one with my natural hair, your natural hair absorbs moisture. It cannot maintain its original look. These, because they are crocheted in, don't have that issue. There is no natural hair to frizz up inside the twists, so the twists remain much more intact for longer. Genius. So that got me thinking, given that I like to change my hair so often, that these could potentially be recyclable. I'm going to take one out and just show you what it looks like, and I bet you will be able to loop it in again in the future. So let me just find one. And there we have it. Look at this. The loop is perfectly intact and the strand, there's virtually no frizzing. You could use this again and it would probably last you another 3 weeks, no problem. Actually, I dare say that this would last you a lot longer, and I think it just goes to show the quality of the hair that they used to make this. Really, the individual ones don't last as long. This is an individual one, still good, but the fact that you separate out the hair and then you retwist it, obviously it reduces the lifespan of the hair. So that gives me the idea that I'm going to take this out and reuse them. I mean, that's just amazing, isn't it? This is so worth it. I mean, sometimes people look at the price and go, oh, well, I might as well just get someone to twist it for me. No, this is so much better because the strands are going to last longer. You can use them again and again. And it took me an hour to put them in. I mean, literally, the length of an episode of Blue Bloods. Really good episode, actually. But yes, the length of an episode of Blue Bloods. So why waste time? When you can have beautiful crochet passion twists in such a short space of time. My last recommendation is not to use 6.5 packs because I did find it a bit heavy and you don't really need all of that hair. It was only because of the way in which I did the braid pattern underneath that required me to use a bit more hair. So I recommend only about 5 packs of twists and you should have beautiful locks in about an hour, maybe a bit longer if you're not an expert at doing it, but I can certainly recommend these juicy passion twists that are easy, fast to install, easy to maintain. So me. Like, subscribe, and I will see you with either a new crochet or a wig video. See you soon.